apologize. You know, I would love for us to go back to being at least cordial.
Ike is very, very smart. Ike said that the only reason that he is considering apologizing to Ilebaye is simply because he felt that Ilebaye is going to last in this game. And he also assuming that Ike will also last in the game. Then he will be needing Ilebaye towards the end of this game. So it's all about smartness, strategy, and common sense for Ike.
And it's not her meat, it's Big Brother's meat. It's Big Brother's house.
Tuesdays, Wednesdays, as from 1 p.m. are for diary sections, right? Yesterday, part of the housemates also did a diary session, and today it is time for the remaining housemates to do the diary session. And first to go to diary room is Sheyi, followed by Mercy. And when people are now called Ike to just come to the diary room, I was so excited because I have been patiently waiting for Big Brother to reprimand Ike, just like DOYIN requested. And Big Brother was just asking Ike, how are you feeling? Ike started explaining whatsoever that it is that transpired between him, Ike, and Ilebaye, concerning on how Ilebaye has been offending him, on how he went to the kitchen to collect meat. In fact, all this I have already narrated in one of my videos, and Ilebaye was still refused to give him meat, and by the time that he wanted to eat, Ilebaye was just giving him small meat. Ike was just so angry and pissed at Ilebaye, but he was left with the only choice of accepting the food. He kept on and on how Ilebaye has been abusing him, on how Ilebaye has been disrespecting him, and while he was just explaining, Big Brother now caught him in.
Had you collected a piece of meat before supper?
Big Brother, you know the answer already. Yes,
This is the question that I was anticipating Big Brother to ask Ike, because Big Brother just asked Ike, did you actually just remove a meat, or sorry, did you stole or took a meat before the food was served? And Ike said, Big Brother, you already know the answer now. I just took a little piece of meat and I shared with others. The point is that you stole a meat, right? So why are you now complaining that Ilebaye served you the food with little or no meat? And he continued to complain until Big Brother now asked him another question. But before I do that, let me quickly remind you that this is the voice of the Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces of all the entire occurrences of the ongoing Big Brother Naija Season 8 Teamed All Stars Edition, and my only primary assignment is to always unpack, if not to summarize, all the occurrences that has occurring occurrence that might bet for that occurrences. Big Brother now asked Ike another question.
How many pieces of meat did the remaining housemates receive?
Anyway, I was not there when Ike noticed that White Money has 3 to 4 meats in his food. But if Ilebaye decides to just serve White Money 3 or 4 food, remember that Ilebaye is very close to White Money, and Sisi is also close to White Money. Aside that, Shebi White Money is a double chief. But I doubt if that actually happened. Then Ike went on to say that other people that I saw 2 or 3 meats there, and why would they not give him small meat? And Big Brother now told Ike, if you have small meat plus the one that you stole now, that is enough, and is that supposed to be your portion? Isn't it? Ike now agreed, and while he is still interacting with Big Brother during his diary section, Ike made mention that he is feeling reluctant to go and apologize to Ilebaye with the reason that they will still fight again. But at the end, he accepted that he's going to make an attempt to apologize to Ilebaye, and they will still have a conversation over that. And Big Brother now told Ike to just do the right thing. And then moving on, Big Brother now asked Ike, what does he think about the parrot in the house? Then Ike was like, Big Brother, this parrot, so I don't want it to just expose whatever it is that I have said, though, because if ever that happens. Big Brother was like, excuse me, are you threatening Big Brother? Ike was like, no, it's not a threat now. How can I threaten my elder brother? Then he started narrating on his experience when the parrot spoke that day. He said he was far away from the parrot, that by the time he was able to approach the parrot, and the parrot is already done talking, then they told him that it has to do with a conversation that he had with Kid Y and White Money about VENITA, and he is so scared that he does not want that particular conversation to leak. But in general, he said that he loved the fact that the parrot is there, and of course parrot is definitely going to just carry out his function, what parrot is just known for. When he was asked about how they are preparing for their wager tax, he said, and I quote, that VENITA is power drunk. I just have to agree with Ike on this one. And from what I have been watching, VENITA is one of the housemates that is delaying this their wager tax rehearsal and preparation. Whatever that happens, Friday is just nearby. Then Ike is done with the diary section. I was expecting Big Brother to also call Ilebaye, and just like I was expecting, Big Brother told Ilebaye to report to the diary room. As Ilebaye was heading to the diary room with what she was wearing, I was like, this is a dress, and I thought it is not allowed in diary room. Oh. And just like I was just whispering to myself, Big Brother told her to go get a jacket. In as much as her top is fine, but it is prohibited in the diary room. And instantly, Big Brother now asked Ilebaye how she is feeling. While she was just explaining, she made mention that she's not paying attention to the preparation of the wager tax until she's just come to just participate where she is needed. She now made mention for the fact that she's not really close to the head of the house. Big Brother now asks what is going on. It is time for Ilebaye to just complain. And just like DOYIN advised her, she utilized this opportunity to just say everything to Big Brother. She took her time to mention the many times that Ike has already stepped on her toes, on how Ike has already threatened her that Ike will be the one that will give her Ilebaye her third strike that will automatically disqualify her. And just like I have narrated in one of my uploaded video on firstly how they just fought over the toasted bread and how Ike insulted her and she just kept her cool. Secondly, on how Ike now took the meat that led to Ike now telling her to her face that I am going to cause you your third strike and you're going to be disqualified. She also made mention on that day that their shopping arrived and she said she just wanted to just collect DOYIN's razor that DOYIN ordered with her own money point coin that she staked. And instantly, Ike slapped Ilebaye's hand. Ilebaye said that she kept her cool and now begged Sisi to just help her and collect DOYIN's razor. And then again, she now went to complain to DOYIN and DOYIN also now complained to Mercy. Ilebaye also reported Ike to Mercy and Mercy now told Ilebaye maybe Ike is the right housemate that is going to just tame Ilebaye. Ilebaye also reported to Big Brother on how Ike has sworn to just mentally damage Ilebaye in this particular game. And Big Brother is now advising Ilebaye to just go and read the rule book again. And Ilebaye was like, I have read it. I said, have you read it again and again? He was like, no, the last time I read it was before I made my way into this particular All Stars edition. Big Brother now advised her to just read it once again. She accepted that she's going to read it. Then she continued with her complaints, saying that DOYIN told her that most of the housemates are now complaining, especially Kidwire told DOYIN that Ilebaye is the reason why most of the housemates hate DOYIN, that DOYIN is the one always fighting Ilebaye's battle, and they are now calling DOYIN Ilebaye's godmother. And Ilebaye said that she is not finding it funny, but she's feeling offended because what she has with DOYIN is just best of friends, that she has DOYIN's back and DOYIN also has Ilebaye's back, that she does not like it. And Big Brother also advised Ilebaye just go and have a conversation with Kidwire and then try to just right the wrong. Ilebaye also said that this particular housemate knew, also told DOYIN that DOYIN is the one that is always telling Ilebaye what to say. That if Ilebaye wants to do something and decided to just consult DOYIN first, if DOYIN tells Ilebaye, please don't do it, that Ilebaye is going to restrain from it. But this is not what we just watched, because Ilebaye is the one that always do everything on her own terms. All DOYIN does is to always advise Ilebaye, this one you did like this is not good, this one you did like this is the way you're just going to do, and in whatever you think that you are doing, just make sure that you respect yourself. What I am noticing is that these housemates, in as much as they are the one that engineered the reconciliation between DOYIN and Ilebaye, they are still not happy because they are the one that somehow stylishly caused the fight that happened between DOYIN and Ilebaye that led Ilebaye almost choking DOYIN, and that attracted one of the strikes that Ilebaye had from Big Brother. Now they have reconciled and they are back again to how they were from the beginning of this show. They are now looking for a way to just plant fights here and there so that they can now separate. In all of the interaction that happened between Ilebaye and Big Brother, Ilebaye also told Big Brother to please remind Ike that everything Ike is doing is already getting at her. And Big Brother now told Ilebaye that certainly that Big Brother, is going to consider Ilebaye's request. And when Big Brother now asked Ilebaye, is there any other thing that I just want to just discuss with Big Brother, Ilebaye said yes. And she utilized the opportunity for her to tender her sincere, humble apologies to all her fans, to her team, for her unnecessary outburst in the weekend that led to her fighting with Princess, also fighting with Sisi, and also fighting Ilebaye that led to her double strike. And she said that she felt that she has already disappointed them, but let them find it in their hearts to just forgive her. And she also decided to now tender apologies to the fans of CC, to the teams of CC, and also the fans of DOYIN and the team of DOYIN. That was when Big Brother now interrupted and told Ilebaye to do all those apologies in the house. And this is the end of Ilebaye's direct session. I just have to admit that I love the fact that when people ask her how she's feeling, she was like, she's so excited that since yesterday she has just been so happy unnecessary. She don't even know what is just triggering and engineering it, but she's just so happy. And also yesterday she took out her time to apologize to the entire housemate on all her unusual outbursts that led to all the fights here and here. I think the general apology is better, because when she wanted to go and apologize to Mercy and VENITA separately, DOYIN advised her against that, and I am in support of that, because all these people will go behind her, say a series of things, and they will not come in front of her and be forming that we are just the best of friends. I did just love her to just go and read that brew book again, just like people that are advised. And I am also waiting to see if Ike is going to just brace up to go and have a conversation with Ilebaye and now tender the necessary apology.
Biggie, I don't know, he has literally been stepping on my toes. Like 3 times he has said something about him going to give me the 3rd strike.
Now, is this the first time ever you are coming across my channel? Please do not leave without publicly promoting and publicizing my channel by simply clicking on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel, and also to endeavor to turn on the notification bell that is right beside the subscribe button for you not to miss that once I upload any interesting and entertaining gist that has to do with the ongoing Big Brother Naija teamed All Stars edition. And in the comment section, please kindly share your thoughts with me. Do you just want to see Ike apologize to Ilebaye, or do you just feel that they just be on their own lane, just like Ilebaye said, stay on your own lane and I will also stay on my own lane? And also, I forgot to make mention that Ilebaye also was scared that Parrot might just expose all the gossip she and DOYIN has been having in the house. Not just only Ilebaye, every other housemate that Big Brother has asked what they think about the Parrot. They all love it, but they are scared that whatever they have said might just be exposed. Remember that it is either you just argue or you agree with my analysis. And if you just agree with me, oh, I appreciate. But if you choose to argue with me, it's fine by me. But while you are just trying to oppose my analysis, remember 1 Corinthians 14:40. Thank you so much for watching. It's always my pleasure as an entertainer to always entertain you guys with the sweetest entertaining entertainment. And thanks for watching. And remember to just leave the street of social media, go and vote for your favorite, and